Jello there, H+III+T, it's about that day on time. Welcome to another edition of Lap or Trap. Lap is good, trap is bad. I'm gonna be like bent over like on some Quasimodo type stuff because I think I'm like cropping it too tight. I'm not really sure, but that's not here or there. Y'all, we're on the Drizzy Wall of Shame, gosh dang it, because we are reviewing Drizzy Drake's Dang On, well, he's not Drizzy anymore, he's the 6-person guy. Dang On Drake's Views from the 6. Well, album formerly known as Views from the 6, rest in peace, Prince, but Views, which is what it's now called apparently. That's not here nor there. I'm going to just, again, like I've done with every one of the Drake videos leading up to this review, let's go ahead and state the obvious. Drake has help writing stuff. Take that, throw it out the window. We're not going to address that. We're just going to talk about this album for what it's worth, because it's common knowledge at this point. You know what I mean? We'll give him the Kanye West pass. It's okay you don't write. That's fine. So, with this album, I took some notes. Again, Lap is good, Trap is bad. Oh, side note, it's my birthday. I'm like 22 now, so this is like my first review as a 22-year-old. I'm an adult, yay! But that's not here nor there. Y'all know how these go. I took notes, and I'm just going to tell you guys, read my notes, and then we'll talk about the album in great length, because this is kind of a big deal type album here. Let's start out by saying, where's Lil Wayne? Was wondering where that Wayne verse is. This is album number 2, because I count, if you're reading this as Booty Pipe, I mean, if you're reading this, it's garbage. I mean, if you're reading this as Too Late, as throwaways and more of a mixtape, so as far as albums go, there's no Wayne on here. I was a little bit upset by that, but I guess it kind of matches the tone of the album. I can't really see where Wayne would have even fit, to be completely honest with you. The album starts out with a song called Keep the Family Close. It's, as far as setting the tone for the album, it does a very good job of doing that. It's not promising you too much, kind of like Tuscan Leather did on the last album, to where we were expecting up like energy level 10 and above, but instead we got like mellow, just like the entire album, you feel me? So it wasn't promising us too much, and I think it was a good job on Drake's part to have this as the first track. I mean, his voice is cool on it. It sounds very mature. I couldn't tell if that was auto-tune or pitch corrector, but he was doing something with his voice to make it sound better. Kind of strange to hear that from Drake. They normally do a better job of mixing that to hide that, but I mean, it's a cool song. Nothing like too amazing or special about it. Not something I kept, but it's a cool intro. Sets the tone, and we're getting into Drake talking about relationships, which is run-of-the-mill by him. That's perfectly fine. Now, the song 9, Oh Dude, made this prediction, and turns out you were right. The whole 9 thing is just 6 upside down, which he uncreatively told us in the chorus. I didn't really get why it was the 6 upside down. I mean, it's not like in the song he was talking about he can't trust his country or something like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't really explained. It's just like, oh, this is 9. Why is it 9? Because it's 6 upside down. So creative. Like, you feel me? There wasn't really a reason for that. I mean, the beat goes harder than a little bit. He's not really doing anything on it, which really disappointed me. I wanted to, like, I listened to that song like 3 times in a row. I wanted to really like that song because the beat goes so hard with the thing, but Drake's not really doing anything on it, so it's like, I just end up skipping it. So there's nothing really that special about that. There's a bunch of other tracks or whatever, but let's just get over to the main event, because, I mean, the first part of this album to me was kind of forgettable. It was a bunch of, like, at least for me, it felt like I was trying to get into the album so bad, but Drake was like doing these underhanded pitches. I'm over here with the bat over here. He's just underhanding. You feel me? I just wasn't catching the vibe. There was a lot of ho ho ho, and I'm like, Drake, can you? I don't mind just singing, but can you rap a little bit for me? And don't say that second track, because that didn't count. That was that lazy flow, but that's neither here nor there. There was a quotable. There was one quotable on this album I did like. He said, "I gave your nickname to someone else." I thought that was pretty deep. The beat on Still Here, I thought that song went harder than a little bit. I thought that was a very good song. Well, beat. The song is, but the beat goes hard. And his flow's kind of cool, kind of trappy, but it was alright. That song, Weston Road Flows, I'd like to say. I called that one. I'm happy about that. That was kind of like a Draft Day-ish right there. Just didn't have a chorus. But I didn't mind that. It kind of reminded me of that old Drake sound. And the beat's very airy. It's got a sample. Kind of colorful. I actually saw multiple colors with that song. That's a really good song, and I'm happy it was included because there's a lot of filler on this album that we kind of had to cut through. The song Controller. Bro, that song right there. That might be my favorite on the entire album. I mean, I know it sounds identical to One Dance, but it's got some elements that make it stand out to make it better than One Dance. I think it is a great song. Personally, pretending like I haven't heard Hotline Bling, that might be my favorite song on the whole album. I think Controller is very, very good. A lot of random switch-ups, but it doesn't stray too far to where you're wondering what the jive is going on. On the song Grammy, freaking Future snapped. I mean, Drake was doing his Drake thing, and freaking Future got on there and just bodied it. Like, for Future, that was pretty freaking good, but that's not a here nor there. Child's Play got that Thank Me Later flow, and then he like morphs it with this new kind of laid-back, lazy flow that Drake does, and he did it in a very nice way. He's actually talking about something on this song, too, which, not that he wasn't talking about stuff on the other one, but it's like normal people's stuff on this particular track. Like, stuff the average person could relate to. Like, my homies don't stab me in the back over the millions I have, and I'm not dating supermodels. So you feel me? Like, regular people problems was spoken on dang on Child's Play. I thought it was a cool song, very relatable, nice track, easy to listen to, got a lot of playback value. I like that song quite a bit, actually. Summer's Over was that The Weeknd? I feel like it was. How? But that's not a hint. Ooh, almost died just there. That's not a hint there. Basically the last track, because Hotline Bling was the last track, basically the last track, Views, was kind of weak as far as an outro song to me. I felt like he was trying to go for that Lord Knows vibe, but he kind of, again, it was like an underhanded pitch to where everyone else is ready for something that's going to be like, bah, he knocked it out the park, but he hits you with that Carmelo joint, and you reach out the hand, and he goes below, you feel me? So, it was just kind of weak to me. He said some braggadocious things that I think was overselling a little bit, saying that, like, he didn't need anybody to get to where he is. I mean, Drake probably would have shined regardless, but to say Wayne and Cash Money didn't help you at all, you feel me? Like, Drake's gone from, and I know we say it all the time, but Drake's gone from the goofy kid that used to stand on stage next to Wayne and people used to be like, oh, is he going to break his leg again? To, like, the most popular rapper at the current moment. So, let's not pretend, like, just because you're feeling yourself, don't oversell it. You needed the things you went through to get to where you are. You feel me? Don't just think it's just pure talent alone, because, you know, but that's not a hint there. So the only tracks I took here, I only took 5 tracks, and 2 of them I've already had. West Road Flows, Controller, One Dance, Child's Play, and Hotline Bling. 5 out of 20 is not very good. However, I have given laps on more worse projects, and I don't know if that was proper grammar or not. With Kelly Clarkson's last album, I gave her a lap, and I only liked like maybe 4 or 5 songs at about the same amount. This is more like a pity lap. You feel me? Like, I could give it a trap, but I'm not going to, because nothing on this album was bad. I didn't ever, except for... No. I don't think there was a bad song on here. Nothing was trash. I felt like there were some songs that if I wasn't going to review this, I would have skipped, but nothing was trash, and I will give Drake that. On, if you're reading this, it's too late, there were some songs that were pure garbage. There's nothing that's bad on here, it's just, for all the hype, I mean, he's been talking about Views from the 6 for years. This is like his Carter 5, you feel me? All this hype, and that's it? I don't know. I'll give him a lap, just because it was good, it was enjoyable, I'm happy I listened to it, and I got 3 more songs I can add into my Drake collection, which is not that big, but it's a good, I don't want to say it, it's not bad. It's not bad, and it's not garbage, so for that, I will give this man a lap. Personally, for me, I still think he's on a steady decline. I'm not going to say he's tumbling down the hill, but he knows how to make a hit. I just don't think he has it in him to make a classic album again. And that's just me personally. If you're going to sit here and say this is album of the year, you must be a pretty serious Drake fan. Drake gave everyone basically what they wanted as far as certain tracks. For the people who wanted Drake to come on that trap stuff, pause, he's got some trappy songs. For some people who wanted to feel emotional and text their exes at 2 o'clock in the morning, there's songs on here for that. For people who want that laid back flow, that backpack rapper Drake, that's on there too. It just kind of felt like more of a people pleaser than he's going to come out with a classic. And I mean, it's not really a big deal to me because I don't like have Drake like in my top 5 or anything like that. But if I did, I'd be a little bit concerned. But I mean, going into this, I expected to hate everything, so I'm pleasantly surprised this was not garbage. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. What did you think of this album? I think it's okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great, but I mean, it's cool. Let me know what you thought, and see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. Today's my birthday on the 22. See y'all later. Yeah.
Open up your eyes. Yeah. Let's go.